Actually, if you're going to do a little liberty, I'll just step out so I give you guys room and I don't get in the way. Good. No, that's okay, because you were working on straightness. You weren't working on speed right there. Put pressure towards the hind end, but keep moving. Just put pressure back there. There, you got more right there, reward. Yeah, because right now we got to get that understanding that he knows he's got to do more with his hind end. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. Well, because he's not, like, his energy's not up yet. It's hard to ask when his energy's not up. Bring up your energy. Use some rhythm by the chest. Tap, 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 till you get a little bit more. Keep asking. Bring up your energy. Get taller. So get bigger with your, like your shoulders too. Because I didn't see your shoulders come up, so. Let me see. Closing that door, closing that door, closing that door. There we go. Because when you were doing that, because it's like I get like 2 inches taller and my shoulders come out, my elbows come out. I get really big, I'm like a guy, my chest comes out and I'm like, yes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So when you try to invite him in and you want that draw, you've got to get that energy going first to set it up for success. Because otherwise, you're not going to get much out of him. And I'm going to, like right now, I'm going to wait until I've got his attention, until he's thinking towards me.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi! See how he looked at me? I waited till he looked at me.
And he was confused, and then when you said...
And then I started backing up, which drew him to me.
Oh, so beautiful.
But see how I waited? Because before that, he wasn't looking at me.
I'm going to watch that one several times. That little second.
Yeah, but I waited. That makes a big difference.
Okay.
So, because I'm setting it up for success, I'm not just, but now that his energy's up, I might be able to get a little bit more. See? Because his energy's up.
Okay, so you went around, and then when you were drawing him in, when you say you waited, what did you wait for?
I waited for him to look at me. I waited for his attention to be on me. He turned his head, he put his ears towards me, and I said, come on in. I opened my shoulders, see? I opened my shoulders. See how that invites him? So if he tries to rear, because he thinks that that's what I want, I just keep asking till I get what I'm looking for.
So maybe you
Good.
can tell me the cue for the rear, because he thinks when we are back going into the back, he thinks, oh, you want the rear, so he goes up.
And so if he goes up, when you're asking him to back, you're just going to keep asking until he does what you want, then you're going to release. So like just a minute ago when he reared, I just kept asking him. That tells him, because I didn't give it release of pressure, that shows him that that wasn't the answer. Yeah. Good. So before I draw him in, I'm going to wait for him to look at me. I'm going to wait for his attention to be on me. He's got his ear on me. He's paying attention. I'm going to ask for a little bit more speed right here. And I'm going to wait. Oh, see? See my touch? See?
Beautiful.
But see how I waited? So it was his idea to come to me. Now, later on when I'm doing other stuff and I don't want him to come in, I'll kind of like, thank you, but please keep going. But right now I want that draw, but I'm waiting for him. I'm not making it happen by saying, I want you to come to me right now. I'm waiting for it to be a thought in his mind, and then I reward the thought and he comes to me. So come try that. He's got his energy up right now, so now I got a lot of draw because his energy's up. He's paying attention. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good. God, see how he gave me a little bit more there, and I released to let him know that is what I wanted. But so that release is really important right there. Otherwise, he's not sure that's what you wanted. Then I released. Later, I can keep going and then ask for a little bit more, keep going, ask for a little bit more. But we give like micro releases. But right now, because he's trying to figure out because it's kind of back in that teaching phase, because he doesn't know what that means. Once he knows what it means, I can give micro releases. I'm going to get out of the way. So kind of get excited, like we're going on a trip. Push the nose, What has to go away? The nose. Because he was looking at you. Now send them, like, get excited. Let's go. Let's go. So kind of stay still unless you want more and wait for him to look. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. That's it. But see how we get their energy up first before we ask for it. He wasn't warmed up when we first got here, so it's hard to get it. So the thing that we'll have to work on once we get this is to not always have him come in, like being able to thank him but keep going. But right now we're working on draw. Yeah. So ask him to go in the other direction now, if you can. The shoulder, push the shoulder, yes. Shuffle your feet or something when he comes around there if you need to. Oh. Well, right now we're working on the draw. So if he's offering it, we're going to let him just write this now. And then we'll fix that afterwards. But right right now you wanted the draw. You don't, no, because then he's going to get fixated on the treat if you give him a treat right now, because he's such a treat monster. He doesn't need a treat. I mean, he's getting rewarded right now by getting a break and by you being excited about what he did. So ask him out again. Push his shoulder in whichever direction you want him to go. Push the shoulder, yep. Now put a little energy behind him. A little more. Oh, okay, now he's like... So now we are going to have to fix that, because now he's going, I'll just not go by coming in. So I got to show you how we kind of do the little, you know, thank you for asking, but keep going. Okay? So you can stay in with us. I'm going to push his nose, because that's what's closest to me. Oh, I was going to have you stay in the center with me. Yeah. Yeah, he was. And I... Yeah, come on, back. You, back. Oh. Yeah, I was talking to you because I'm not asking him to back up right there, but you needed to draw him in by backing up. Yeah, I started asking, and so I was already in the process, and because I didn't get a chance to do a micro release there because it just happened so fast, because I was starting to direct, and then he looked at me and thought, can I come in? So so he saw that I was sending him. Yeah, from wherever, just be somewhere safe. Okay. Well, I was starting to send, and then he turned to look at me, and I just kept sending. Okay. So I'm going to push his shoulder or nose, whichever I need to push. Like when I told you to push his nose, it's because that was the closest thing to you, because he was bent over looking at you. So you got to push whatever body part's the closest to you. So I'm going to, thanks for asking. But see, I was just like really soft about it, so because I don't want him to feel wrong. Yeah. Thanks for asking. He's a little confused, so I'm going to slow down. So you see his nostrils are flared right now. So I'm going to slow down. I'm not going to ask for more speed right now. Thank you for asking. But it was just like a little, thank you for asking, but keep going. Now next time he looks, yeah, I'll invite him in. So I got to kind of mix it up, because I got to keep the draw. If I just keep pushing, I'll lose the draw. But when he asks, it's just like a little point with my finger, like pushing the nose out. And I kind of get a little soft in my body, like, thanks for asking. Like I get a little smaller. And then I kind of like exhale, thank you. But please keep going. And it's a soft send. And if I need to use my stick too, I'm going to keep that door closed so he can't turn, or, you know, or I might have to push the nose a little bit. I know. I'm going to ask for a little bit of sideways. That door's closed. That door's closed. That door's closed. That door's closed. Yeah. Look at that hind end. See how I looked at it?
You just pointed at it.
Yeah. Okay, that's close enough. That's close enough.
I told you we did that yesterday. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. So we got to be careful with the draw with him, because...
It dries.
Yeah.
Our draw becomes dry.
Yeah. So now, see, his nostrils are still a little flared. His energy's really up right now. Okay, go ahead. You can go that way. Push the nose. Thank you for asking, but see how it's real gentle? I'm going to try to do a figure 8.
He's confused or he's driving?
Well, his energy's a little bit up right now, so he's not ready for the figure 8. Good. That's okay.
I'm glad to see how you're handling that.
I'm going to see if I can back up, draw him this way. So see how I can't get that shoulder right now? So what I'm going to do is I don't want him to be wrong too many times, so I'm going to go on line. Okay, because I don't want him confused. So I got this rope right here. I don't want him to be confused, so if it happens a couple times, I'm going to go back online. It's not cheating to go back online. Good. Good. So I'm going to push the shoulder. Now I'm going to back up, draw him to me. Shorten the rope if I need to. And I'm going to continue doing this until he gets the pattern. He doesn't know what the pattern is yet. See, if I can't get it online, I'm not going to get it at Liberty. I want him to push the shoulder. Now push behind him. I'm going to give him a second because the truck's right there. I know, you're okay. So I bumped him there because I don't want him fixated on the truck. He sees these trucks every Friday. Okay, I want to give him something constructive to do. Push that shoulder. Push the shoulder. He's starting to get the pattern now. Even though he's fixated on the truck, he's still getting the pattern. Don't go there. Don't go there. You don't need to worry. I'm going to keep him busy. I know. You see that truck all the time. Push the shoulder. Push the shoulder. Ah, better. But until I can get this where there's always slack in the line, see how he takes the slack out? I'm not going to go to Liberty. There has to always be slack in there, and then I'll test it out at Liberty. Once it's real smooth, I might do a couple figure 8s at Liberty and then quit. So he'll feel successful. So now he knows the pattern. He wasn't sure before what we were doing. And then the truck came by and he thought he had to worry about that. And I said, no. Oh. I said, you don't need to worry about that. Well, yeah, I got to give him something to do. Because before I've backed him up or we've gone sideways or something. But if I'm on a pattern and I feel it's safe enough, I'm going to stay on the pattern. It's like, but you have to do a pattern long enough that, and because the horses are always looking for where's the pattern. Where is it? So he's going to continue to do it until I feel like he goes, I got it now. I know what we're doing. And then that's when I give him a break. Because, yeah, we're doing the figure 8. Because in their mind, they're always trying to figure it out. What's the pattern? And when we're not doing any kind of pattern, and we're randomly just doing this and that, they're like, it doesn't make sense to them. They need to see the pattern. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to ask him to back up because he's starry-eyed. You know, he's sure that truck's going to come back by, which it is. Good. Now, let's go this way. Want that hiney in there. Thank you. See how I look at it when I need a little bit more hiney. I'm in front of him so he can't get too much forward. I need a little bit more hiney. Yes, good. Now I'm going to bring the forehand over. The hind end over. Need a little more hiney. Block him for going forward. Need a little more hiney. Need a little bit more hiney. Back. Now I need a little bit backing. Yeah. Good. Push the forehand. When we started working together, remember I told you before we can get sideways, a lot of this other stuff, we have to have control of the forehand, control of the hind end. Control, ask the front end, I'll ask him to go the other way. So he knows I'm taking care of him. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. 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 More hiney. More hiney. More hiney. Thank you. More hiney. Thank you. Back up. Back up. Good. Good. Now he's looking. So what I'd like to see you do is do the figure 8 and see if you can keep slack in the line. And if you have to take it out, it's okay. Because when he comes around here, if he's not thinking about change in direction, I'll take the slack out and I'll help him until he can do it on his own. So I don't know if you noticed that, but when he was coming around here, if he didn't, I just took the slack out and helped direct him in that way. So I'm giving him the information until he can figure it out, and then he can, you know, and then I'm trying to see if can we keep slack in the line. But if not, it's okay to help him. So you can help direct them. Just say, we're going to push that shoulder. Yeah. So try and keep yourself out this way more. So he has, because you're too far in there, it's too hard for him to do that. Because what we're doing is we're helping by walking that way too to help push the shoulder. Eventually we'll be able to stay still in the middle when he gets it. Let me give you a quick visual. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So it just made it hard. So see how I can walk towards his shoulder? I'm going to back up. I'm going to take the slack out if I need to. See how I'm walking towards his shoulder? He missed it. That's okay. I'm not going to be critical. Yeah. Yes. Now I'm going to push that shoulder a little bit more because he's not really giving it to me. I'm going to help direct him if I need to. Push that shoulder over until he can start filling in, and then I won't have to push the shoulder so much. Help push the shoulder if I need to. But I have to be more on this side of the cones so that I have that room to walk to help push him. Now I didn't have to that time. And then my goal eventually is to stay over here and let him do all the work. Yeah, get that shoulder over. If he needs guidance, he got a little concerned because I scooted my feet there. Yes. See, now I'm doing less. And now he's doing more. Push that shoulder. Direct him this way. Push that shoulder. But see, he can't go to liberty yet because when he comes around this side, I still have to help him some. He's not filling in on his own. See how he's not filling in on his own? I got to still use the rope. So he's not ready for liberty. But I like that he's going around the cone now. He gets the idea. I have to go around that cone. I'm going to bump him right there. Because he tries to check out over there. No, he's just checking out. He's going, I'm just going forward. I'm going to bump him because he's checking out. I've taken the slack and I did a little bit of bump on the line. But I'm only doing that if he's not trying. I'm waiting for him. There, that's the first time he offered it on his own. So game over. So I waited for a change. I know, it's a little dusty. So he was coming around here, and he wouldn't look at me. He's just like, I'm just, you know, blah, 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 and so I'd have to take that slack out. Oh, okay, I'll go ahead and go this way then. But until we can get that fixed, that last time he did it on his own without me having to do anything. I had to change something up, and what I did is I just started bumping the line a little bit, like check back in, check back in. And then, but I only did it if I had to. If he was going, he was committing to going that way. So, you know, I kept just gently asking, it wasn't getting any better, so I had to change something. So I just gave a little bump on the line, and then he kind of like, huh? Yes, you gotta go this way. And then I waited till I didn't have to do that, and he filled in. And then I quit. Pretty cool, huh? It takes practice. Well, as you play with it more, it becomes second nature, and you don't even have to think about it anymore, but you have to get there by using it. Yeah. So I would do this for several sessions until he can do all the filling in before you go offline. Otherwise, you're setting it up to fail, and he goes, next time he's offline, he'll just go, oh, I don't have to do it now. And we don't want him to be wrong. We want him to be right. Yes, yes, because he improved. So if we asked him again, that's where he'd be like, it's never good enough. And we don't ever want him to feel that way. So whatever game you're playing, when you see that there's a hole or a problem or a little confusion or whatever, you're going to continue it until there's improvement or understanding. And then you give him a break. But if I would have quit before that happened, it's not going to be better tomorrow. And he's not going to get it. He's not going to get the point. So I would leave him alone for a minute because he's blinking a lot. He's trying to dwell. So I back off just a little bit. Yeah, but he don't care. See, now you backed up. He dropped his head, licked his lip. Wait for that. So because he had to keep figuring out what, you know, I was persistent until he made a change. So he's going to know in the future he's not going to get a break until he figures it out. So that's where he gets to become a problem. And then when he gets it right, he gets a big reward. He feels good, you know, because he's a winner. We get off of it, then we do something else. We give him a little time to dwell first, and then we do something else. And then he starts feeling really smart. Yeah. 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 You both have come a long way. And it's just these subtle things right here are the things that are hard to learn. That, you know, they're just little pieces of the puzzle that, you know, it just takes time. I know. But then you also, with the sideways, you got to see how I fixed that. Get the hind end to do more. I look at it, I'm like, and I get a little bit intense, like, but it's not a mean intent. I'm not going to look at him. It's not a mean. It's like, I need a little more hindy. Thank you. Let's go. I need a little bit more hindy. So my intention is strong. I mean, I'm like, I really need you to move that. Yeah, yeah. And there was no question in his mind. He's like, okay, you know, so. Yeah. Right. Because we got into horses to have fun. So we have to learn how to have fun. Yeah. So was there other specific things? We're still letting him dwell because he's dwelling. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, whatever else that you needed. Okay. 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 Yeah. So I'm like, let me see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just get bigger. And then if I need to, I'm going to use my elbows a little bit, or. Well, it's more this way. Not. Oh, it's kind of like I'm pushing. Yeah, you could do that. Sometimes it's like that, but it's just. Yeah, when guys get in a fight, hey, hey, back off. But see how that. See how that feels like a push, like to move? Where that works. Like if they're hyper aware and everything, I wouldn't push so much like that. But with a sensitive horse, I wouldn't. Yeah. Twist it. Yeah. 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 And then it locks into place. You can hear it when it clicks in, and you can hear it when it clicks out. So we're going to do just a little bit of backing up again, just so I can show you. So I'm just going to move his feet for a second first. Never allowed to lean on that lead rope. So that was kind of a little bit of a problem, so I'm just checking it out. How is it now? Now it's good. So I just remind them, you know, you can't lean on that. Good. He gave it a little more speed there. And he wasn't confused there. But when I do a rear, it's kind of like I get smaller and then I get bigger. So it's like, you know, but I mean, different people do it different ways. There's not only one way to do things, but we want to make it very clear to him when it's a backup or when it's a rear. So usually when I practice the rear, it's like when my horse is coming to me and then I, you know, so I get smaller then I get bigger. But he's got a tendency to really get in your space. So I'm not sure that we would do that necessarily with him because he's a little intimidating. No. No. So I'm going to get bigger. My energy's up. Yes. So I didn't have to do too much of that because he's really paying attention to my energy. So the other part of this is I try to really visualize in my head what I want. Behind him. Straight through him. Because that's where he's going. I'm visualizing him backing up. Yeah. Good. Good. Respect my space. So I just kind of block him. Like that's close enough. Now that was a little bit of pressure to him. So I'm going to give him a break. Kind of don't want him staying there though. So I'm just going to kind of redirect him a little bit. Instead of letting him stay there, see how I just kind of moved him a little bit? Got him out. Well, when he does that with his mouth, that's kind of anxiety. So I didn't want him staying in that like anxiety frame of mind. So I just moved his feet a couple steps. Then he came out of it. Instead of letting him stay there. No, because he does that, that's anxiety. Yeah. So, normally I wouldn't have done that many backups with him, but I was doing it to show you, because that first one he did really nice, and generally I would have quit on that one. But I just wanted to do more so you can kind of see it and get a visual of it. And so, because I did so many, it felt like a lot of pressure to him. Yeah, yeah. So like if you were to practice that, I would do something else first. Get off the subject again because he had some anxiety with that. So instead of going straight to something else that's concentrated, like having him side pass towards me, I'm going to just let him move for a minute. I know. Yeah. Good boy. That was nice. So I'm going to give him a break because I quit. Now that shows you how important it was when we did the figure 8 earlier, that when he could fill in on his own over here and he did better and I quit. Because I quit, this time he offered to do it right this time. So I'm quitting again. So, because I want it to be better tomorrow. And the next day. So, right now I'm going to reward those. Later on I might do a couple figure 8s and then reward. But it depends on how it is. But that was showing improvement because I was able to start the figure 8 with him filling in on his own and changing direction. So I still wouldn't go offline yet because he's not ready. This has to become a pattern first. A pattern of him being able to fill in, know the answers, getting rewards, understanding exactly what his job is before I go offline. That was good. So when you're having him side pass too, you're off the fence now too, right? Okay. Good. Good. So he's not sure what I want right there. So I'm not yeah, but I'm not sure how you do it, so I'm just going to pet him. Okay, let me wait. Let him relax first. Because I don't want it, because he was got real there. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't, I want to make sure he wasn't worried about my stick and string. And he was trying to do the right thing, but he just wasn't sure what it was. And I didn't want to continue to do it different than you do it and confuse him. So you show me how you do it. Okay. Yeah. And then pat him first. Yes. So that way I can influence the hind end. Keep tapping till you get more. Keep tapping. Yes. See how I gave it? And release. Release for a moment. Because he doesn't know. Okay. And eventually you're going to keep going. But because he understood that right there, and that's been such a problem, you're going to give him a temporary break. Right. Because now he's licking his lips. He goes, oh, that's what you wanted. It was just like with the figure eight. Once he did it better, I quit so that he knows that that was right. And then I can start adding in more steps. But I'm going to let him be successful a couple times or a few times first with just knowing that. Because the stick on his hind end right there, when you tap it, it just, all it's supposed to mean is do more with your feet. Well, right there, it depends on what you're trying to influence. We were trying to influence the hind end, so that means do more with your back feet. Okay? If I'm riding and I'm tapping on the shoulder with a riding crop, it just means do more with your feet. Or if I'm trying to side pass or anything, and I tap, it just means do more with whatever body part I'm asking you to move. Yeah, but walk just for a second, so because I don't want him to feel like it's just a drill. Because we kind of like want to reset his mind, because he was kind of like froze right there for a moment. So when you're ready, just stop, pat him, go to the other side, and try it when you're ready. No, I think that's the, I think so. Okay. Just choose side, I don't care. It's okay. Relax, yeah. Bring up your energy a little bit. So increase the tapping towards his hind end until he does more. Ask for more, ask for more. Yeah, that's fine. Or if you stop and you keep tapping, maybe he'll move the hind end a little bit more. Keep asking until he tries. He's got to find, there. He moved just the hind end. Okay? Then you can start over again and ask. Tap a little harder now. Just keep asking, keep asking. Visualize him coming towards you. Yeah, 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 yeah. So give it a little more of a break next time when he does it. But keep asking right now, because don't quit until he's tried. Okay, here. Let me help you. If I need the fence to help, I'll use the... There we go. There we go. Now do more with your feet. Do more with your back feet. He's confused. That's okay. I'm just going to help him out. Yes. Yes. What's that? Yeah. Let me trade you sticks because that one's longer. No, this is fine. Yes. No. Yep. I'm just going to keep asking until he figures it out. Yes. Yes. Because if I quit while he's confused or he doesn't know the answer, he's just going to be twice as confused next time. Yes, thank you. So I can help him with the rope right here if I need to at first to get a little bit more straightness there. Good. Good. Now I'm not sure he completely understands, so I'm going to try again, right? Good. Try it, yep. More. More. Come on, more. Yes. See how I kind of bent his head just a little bit to help? Whatever I need to do to help him. Good, good. Good. Yeah. More. More. Yep. More. I'm only talking to the hind end now. Good. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. I'm going to bring him over here so I can help him. And he's got less options here. Yes. See how I can't quit until he finds the answer. Yes. Yes. A little bit more. Yes. It's not perfect yet, but he's getting the idea. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not going to leave him there to have anxiety, but I want to make sure he understands. So I'm going to ask again. I can feel him shift his weight, so I quit. I don't care if it's slow right now. I care that he understands what the answer is. So we've got to go slow first because we're not working on speed. We're working on accuracy. So we got to break it down for him there. There was a lot of confusion, so I just need to keep repeating until I feel like he really understands that. Good. So I go start with lightness and only add if I need to. Yes. Yes. Do more. Yes. Yes. More. Yes. Yes. I'm going to have him back up because he's on my rope. Don't lean on that, please. So I had to get us a little firmer. Now, there was a problem, so I'm going to solve that first. Okay? I'm going to ask now I'm going to pet first. See how you got worried? So I'm going to pet first. I'm going to breathe in. I'm going to think about drawing him towards me. I'm going to use this to help him right now. Yes. Yes. Good. It's a little better. It's a process. Okay, I can't expect him to just start, exuberantly side passing towards me right now because he's trying to still figure it out. I'm going to start light. Can I just have my stick up here? Now I'm going to lightly tap. He's going the wrong way, so I'm going to increase it. Saying that's not the answer. That's not the answer. Good. I think, he may have had releases at the wrong time. There was confusion. Good. 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 And I get excited when he's doing good because that encourages him to try harder. Yeah. Now I don't want him staying with that anxiety, so I'm just going to move his feet and redirect. Yeah, instead of just letting him stay there. Well, if he's looking sleepy, if he's blinking a lot, then yeah, but not with the anxiety. Yeah. Good. So now we're going to get off that subject for a little bit, and then we'll retry it in a little bit just to make sure that he got it. Because I want to make sure before I end sessions that there's clarity. That was good. That was good. And he needs to feel that from me. He needs to feel that I'm pleased. Because you see when I was saying, good, good, see he started to offer more. Yeah. Good. Now I'd like to see you try the figure 8. And maybe just send him out on the circle here first, get him around the cones, and then ask him. So don't leave him in that anxiety state. Push the shoulder. Oh. Okay. Okay. No. No. I just thought I was thinking that was what you wanted. Yeah, it makes it hard for him if you're too close to the cones. Well, you can just do it at either a walk or a slow trot. It's up to you, but you can have the long line if that's going to help you. Because it is kind of hard with the short line, because you have to follow him a little bit more. So have him go around both those cones. Stay on that side. Let him stay on that side. Stay on that side so that he could do the turn right there. To go around this cone and then have him turn. Okay. Yeah. Do you know it's like 10 to 15 degrees hotter in Ramona than it is here? It was already hot there when I left today. No. So the area he was having a problem was this cone over here. So I want him to go around this cone and just keep twisting it till it locks. So I want him coming around this cone and then going that way. And then you stay on this side of the cones. Because then we have the fence here to help kind of direct us too. So next time, walk towards his shoulder to help push him. Walk towards his shoulder. Yep, yep, yep. Yes. And then push his shoulder out. Yeah. If you get in the habit of tapping the shoulder, you're going to have to keep tapping the shoulder. So it's easier if you walk towards his shoulder a few steps to help direct him. Because you're using your body to help direct him. Yes. So you're backing up a little too soon. Wait till he's committed to going around the cone. Now back up. Yes. Wait till he commits. Now change your tools. Now change your tools. Yeah, good. So you could even do a little hop in your body like you're going to start trotting to get him. Yeah, yeah, good. Because what he's not feeling is your energy. So that's why it's hard to keep it. That's okay. All that stuff will come. So what we're going to do, we're going to send him away. Go over there. Good. And I'm going to be the horse. And you're going to direct me. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do whatever I feel like you're asking me to do. See how you're walking towards me? Okay, that was a little too soon. That's why he's missing the cone. Because he's just about here, and you ask, and then he misses the cone. So I need to go over here. Now change your tools. Change your tools. Push my shoulder. Yes. Now, yeah. Just push him away. Just go. You go over there. Go. Uh-oh. Go over there. I know. Go. Yeah. He's like, aren't I supposed to be playing with you guys? So I'm just going to push him out. Push him out. Go, 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 go. Ah, I felt that. So you want to be like where you can influence my shoulder. Yeah. Good. This way we're not. Yes, that was good. I really felt that push. And so did he. Yes. Now, can you keep slack in the line? You're not disengaging me because then I'm going to do that. So you're pushing the shoulder and you were disengaging me, so I'm going to do this and I'm going to run into the cone. Push, yes. Now, change your tools. Yep, I'm coming towards you. Now push my shoulder. Yes. Up, too soon. This is great. This is how we learn. So by me being the horse, you're not making the mistake on him. Before I was over. So now I'm going to run into the cone. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. I know. Nope, yep. Check your tools. Because I'm heading this way because you didn't change. Okay. Now, yes. Okay. No, you're doing good there. But yes. So I just want you to like try to. How can you influence me and leave slack in the line? Because we can't go to. Okay. 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 So I'm going to draw you to me. See how I lean back a little bit? Now I'm going to push your shoulder. I'm going to walk towards your shoulder just to keep you over there. Now I'm going to stay still. Now I'm going to draw you to me. I'm going to redirect. See how I kept slack in the line? Okay, I'm going to send him back over there. But I thought I was supposed to partner with you guys. There. Okay. So. That's okay. We all go there. So I'm kind of walking towards you. See how that pushes you? Now I'm going to stop. I'm going to let the rope slide just a little bit. I'm going to change. I'm going to redirect you. You are so funny. He goes, you wanted me to connect with you, so I'm stuck like glue.
Okay. I want you to
Well, I want to practice one more time.
I want you to do that because he's so on you. Not what I want to do right now.
Now I have to keep slack in there because yeah, see how I got slack there now though? Okay, let's just pretend over here. He can stay right there, but here, I'm going to put the cone over here. I'm pushing. Now I'm drawing. See how I'm drawing you? I'm redirecting. Push the shoulder. I'm waiting for your attention. So I'm like, there, now I can redirect you. Now I can push you that way. Now I'm going to take my leg and see, go towards you. But see how now I'm going to redirect? And I'm trying to keep the slack in the line if I can. So yeah, just walk. You don't have to trot. My horse doesn't pay attention. I don't know what to do. My horse never listens to me. See, I pushed you. Now I'm leaving you alone. Now I'm holding this because you got to the end of it. Now I'm going to slowly try and draw you this way. Redirect you. See, now you're starting to fill in more, so I can do less. Now I'm going to draw you towards me and push the shoulder. Well, if he's not doing it, then I'm going to come walking towards you. See how that pushes you more? Instead of whacking on him, I'm going to direct you, and then I'm going to walk towards you to influence you to go that way. Yes. Otherwise, it's a lot of noise. But at first I had to do it too. I had to move a lot until he understood we were doing the figure 8. In the what? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll try it. But if he's not going to draw, I'm not going to push the figure 8. Okay? Yeah, yep. Yeah. But see, it helps when you walk towards the shoulder because it helps push them out. I love doing that. Yes. That was how I learned too. We used to do simulations.
Maybe that's why you understand me so much. That was like, now you want me there? Oh.
But I gently But I'm not going to do the figure 8 unless he's connected to me. Unless I feel like I can get it. See, I can't ask right now because I don't have him. Now I can ask. I didn't get it. And that's okay. He's not in trouble for it. But see, that's why we can't do the figure 8 yet, because we don't have that solid. And I don't want to set him up to fail. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not going to do it because it's not fair to him.
Right. And it just, and then, yeah.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. Can I push his shoulder this way at the walk? Can I? Yeah. Hi. Yeah. See, I don't have that shoulder. Now I might. Now I have it. I had to wait for him to offer it to me. You're so silly. You're so silly. Yeah. Draw him. See how I don't have the shoulder? Gotta wait till I have the shoulder. Because I cannot do it if he's not letting me have the shoulder. I don't want him up to fail. Now I have the shoulder. Yeah. Because remember, it's a two-way conversation here. Now I have the shoulder. But I'm not going to ask if I know I don't have the shoulder, because then I'm just going to set it up to fail. See, I don't have the shoulder. I don't have it. I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to make it happen. If he allows me to have that shoulder, I will do it. But that's why we're not doing it at Liberty right now. Because it's not solid yet. So I was able to get a couple here, but
I really enjoyed that you slowed it down so much that when you did ask,
so stand over here where I was at. I'm going to ask him to go. Go that way. Yeah. I just really wanted him to go that. Yeah, go that way. Good. Yeah, right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. So if I'm the horse, yeah, relax. That's me. I'm dropping my shoulders, relaxing my energy, because I don't want him to follow me. So if I'm coming around the corner here, so I'm the horse. I'm coming around the corner here. See how you don't have my shoulder? You don't have it? Even though I'm starting to face you, don't have it? But now you can influence it. So I wait until I can, so I'm setting it up for success. But you've got to get it solid online first. Yeah. So I'm going to do that on this side, and you tell me when you think that you can influence my shoulder. Yes. Yes. Yeah. That was good. Yeah. Oh yeah, remember we had to walk behind him? He didn't want to connect with us at all? I think that was like one of the first videos we did.
horse person, not really.